There, you asked probably the coolest question of the day. Best ways to drink scotch. Hi, my name is Jerry, and I wonder if there's a bad way to drink scotch. I really do. I absolutely love scotch. I've got a little bit of Scottish heritage, and but I've done most of my appreciation of scotch not through my heritage, but through trial and error, and through that I found some wonderful scotches, some that I weren't quite as fond of. And along the way I also learned some great ways to actually really try the scotch, really taste the scotch. First off is you need a good glass. Now, a proper scotch glass is a tulip-shaped glass, which is kind of bulbous at the bottom and flares up, and it allows the liquid to swirl around the bottom, the spirits, and the vapors to come up, and to the aroma to really fulfill at the top of the glass. Now, I'm traveling, I don't know if you can see, but we're in an RV, and fragile glasses like that don't really like all the moving around. So I've got a fairly traditional rock glass here with a little wee dram of scotch. So whatever glass you have is the one that I'd recommend you start with. The next thing is nosing, actually swirling the scotch around in the glass. And a rock glass is just fine. Just really swirling around there. What it's doing, it's allowing some of the alcohol to evaporate, bringing up the vapors, bringing up the aromas of the scotch. And nosing it, getting right in there and giving it a good sniff. Now, the first thing you're going to get is a hit of alcohol. And so if you pull your face away and wait 20 or 30 seconds and then go back and do it again, do it half a dozen times. And what I like to do is I often just kind of close my eyes and I kind of visualize what I'm smelling. And you'll often find scotch is quite peaty. And so you're really smelling a heavy peat or a lighter peat, different aromas, and depends on what kind of scotch it is, whether it's a blended scotch or a single malt scotch. In my opinion, they're all good. Some are just better than others. So really give it a good sniff, and then really try to capture the smell that you're sensing. Next thing is take a very small sip, just enough to coat your tongue, and your tongue is divided up in different areas for salty, sweet, bitter, and by doing that, you'll be able to kind of let your tongue explore the different flavors that are coming through in the scotch, and kind of breathe in gently, and that allows the air to come in and vaporize, and you'll feel a bit of the alcohol, maybe burn in the back of your throat, but you'll really get a sense of the flavors of the particular tastes of the scotch. And the next thing is savor the flavor. I like to just kind of close my eyes and imagine what I'm tasting, what I can feel. Take me back to Scotland. You might want to throw a Braveheart in the background. Just kidding. A couple of bagpipes. But just really enjoy it. And if it's not the one for you, then try a different one. Trust me, there are so many different scotches out there. There's a scotch for everybody. And myself, I've only found a couple that I didn't really care for. I found them just too peaty. But it's kind of like artwork. That's just my particular, my feel on it. And then, like a good doctor says, repeat as necessary, but don't do too much. Now, I enjoy the good things in life. I really do. Traveling around in this amazing RV, tasting scotches, spending time with people, traveling and exploring. And as you can imagine, that can get a little expensive. So just a few months ago, I met up with these 5 very amazing men, and they've started an online business. And they're all self-made millionaires, and they've all put their businesses on hold to get this business rolling. And I looked at it and I went, wow, that's going to allow me the time freedom to travel and have fun. It's going to allow me the cash so I can enjoy good scotch now and again or whatever. And they are such excellent teachers. They're teaching me all the ropes. So I'm having an absolute blast as I'm learning this and doing this, and get to do some traveling and, of course, a little scotch tasting. It's absolutely amazing how much has changed our lives in just a short amount of time. If you'd like to have a look at our what we're doing, just click the link below or go to workwithjerry.com. That's workwithgerry.com. And we'll see you on the inside, and hopefully we'll share a dram. Cheers.